In this video we are going to look at this Pentax K1000 camera equipped with the SMC Pentax f2 55mm lens. Notice that this is one of the earlier K1000s. It's got the Asahi name, the Asahi logo, and this little bump here, which is a holdover from one of the other Pentax models that I think shared similar parts. So this one has the metal top and bottom and is a good example of the earlier style Pentax K1000, nicer than the later ones with the plastic parts. And this is the right type of lens that came with it. I think what we're going to do is pull this off first and look at this. Focus is really smooth on this lens, very nice. And the aperture ring has nice clicks on all the stops. And if we look in it with it stopped way down, you can see the blades are really quick. And if we open it wide up, I know you're not going to be able to see, but when I look through there, it looks pretty clean. I see some dust specks and things, but I see no fungus in there. Maybe the slight bit of haze. I'm not sure, that might be an illusion. I see some dust, but I don't see any fungus. If we look at the body here, activate the shutter a few times. Looks like things are working good in there. We'll mount the lens back on and step down through the shutter speeds. Here it's at 1/1000th and at 1/500th. See a little bit of dust on the front here. I'm just going to blow that off. There we go. At 2/50th, 1/25th, 1/60th, 1/30th. I'm going to stop the lens down here so we can watch the aperture blade stop down here too. Here's 1/15th, 1/8th, 1/4th, 1/2, 1 full second. Sounds really good. I'm going to do that once more. And the bulb setting, where it just stays stop down and shutter open as long as I hold the button, and completes the cycle. So that all seems to be in nice working condition. I did shoot a roll of film with this morning, the day that I'm shooting this video and taking the pictures and listing this for sale. And the pictures did turn out, so I'm going to be posting a couple pictures taken with this camera. And if we pull up on the crank here, we can look inside. You can see the shutter looks good. Film transport is working properly. The pressure plate looks good. A little bit of residue along these door edges, but as I said, the pictures that I took this morning worked, so while there might be a little deterioration of the light seals, they're still functioning. The door latches properly. I noticed here there's a little corner of the leatherette covering that's coming up a little bit. These glues sometimes start to let go, so that could maybe be re-adhered at some point, but it's not a real big functional issue, but just be aware that it tends to spring out there. Lens cap is the correct one. 52mm goes on and is nice. Camera has a few little scrapes here and there, but ultimately it's actually quite a nice example of the K1000.